More thoughts about vocal warm up routine for you today. So, I talked recently about the first couple of exercises of your vocal warm up routine being sort of an information gathering session and a time of calibration for what your instrument needs that day, which is a super important step that you should not skip and that you should do mindfully so that you can then proceed in calibration with what your instrument is telling you and what its needs are for that day as you move into your deeper technical work. Now, the next part of your vocal warm up should really be geared toward the kind of repertoire that you expect to be singing that day, whether that repertoire is going to be sung in the practice session itself, or if perhaps you're warming up for a rehearsal or a gig or a performance or something like that. You should think about what are the specific technical demands of the music I'm going to be singing today, and how can I work with my voice during this warm up routine in a way that is going to allow those sounds to feel accessible and sustainable and comfortable for me. This is really important, especially if you are going to be doing very specific kinds of singing. So, say you're singing something that's really high in your register or really low, or you're doing a lot of high, delicate singing above the staff, right? Like I do a lot of choral singing. A lot of it is like Renaissance polyphony or similar music. And it's a lot of like that very straight, thin, no vibrato, sits on the passaggio. So when I warm up for those kinds of gigs, I need to make sure that those sounds are feeling accessible. And if they are, great. If they are not and things are feeling a bit sticky, which sometimes happens, the question should be not how do I beat my voice into submission to make this happen, and keep trying and trying and trying, throwing darts at the wall just to see if any of them land near the bullseye. No, we got to be more strategic than that. And what we should do is look at what is holding those sounds back in our instrument? Where is that bottleneck that is preventing us from making those sounds with ease? And that bottleneck could be anywhere in your instrument. It could be in your breath. It could be in the inhale. It could be in your support. It could be in your onset. It could be in the way you're balancing pressure and flow in your breath. It could be in your resonance somehow. It could be the way that you are shaping your articulators, your jaw, your tongue, your soft palate, all of that stuff. There are many, many things that could be affecting how accessible a certain sound feels. But the point is that you kind of work through those different things mindfully. So instead of asking yourself if something's not working, what do I need to do to fix it? It's not so much about what we do with our voices, it's how much we can get out of their way. How much can you get out of your own way as a singer to let your voice speak? So instead of asking yourself, what should I do to make these sounds feel easier? Ask yourself, like, what can I release a bit more? What could I expand a bit more? Or what maybe am I expanding too much? Am I giving too much to my voice and it doesn't know what to do with all of these resources that I'm giving it? So it's really important to have that checklist going through the body. Just play with things. Play with some gentle movement as you're singing. Does moving around different parts of your body help to unlock some sound and make things that are sticky feel more accessible?